Hi everybody, this week on ANN News Kids, we'll be talking about Joe Biden's plan, the South America drought, China taking planes to Taiwan, and coronavirus statistics. The extra fun segment is about China's National Day, and because of that, we are doing the Country of the Week in Chinese this time. The Country of the Week is Kenya, and Riddhi Shah and Siddhant Bhatt were the first to guess it. Congratulations! In the Priya Cho Career segment, we are talking to Audrey DHotman, a social worker who has an amazing journey and advice. I really hope you enjoy, and please subscribe, like, share and comment below because we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. President Joe Biden confirmed that a $1 trillion bill for infrastructure will be passed on by the Congress eventually. Many Democrats are refusing to go with this plan because they want a separate $3.5 trillion welfare and climate change bill. Many are saying that $3.5 trillion is a lot for just welfare and climate change alone, and that $2 trillion should be enough. China sent 38 warplanes near Taiwan's territory. China and Taiwan have been governed separately since the end of a civil war more than 70 years ago. Although Beijing still sees Taiwan as an inseparable part of its territory. President Xi Jinping of China has also refused to rule out the possibility of China's military force capturing Taiwan. Large parts of South America are facing the most severe drought in over a century. One of the largest waterways that many people in Paraguay, Brazil, and Argentina rely on for water and electricity is in danger. Climatologists say that the reason for the severe drought is because of La Niña and deforestation in the Amazon rainforest. La Niña is a natural phenomenon that causes weather patterns to be changed. Coronavirus cases around the world are still decreasing. The total coronavirus cases around the world are about 235 million. The total deaths are about 4.8 million, and the total recoveries are about 212 million. The top 5 countries with the most coronavirus cases in the world are USA, India, Brazil, UK, and Russia. And the top 5 countries with the most deaths in the world are USA, Brazil, India, Mexico, and Russia. So could you please start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
All right. My name is Audrey DHotman. I'm a clinical social worker. I was trained in the United States, in Boston, and I came back to Mauritius. Then I worked in a drug rehab center for like 12 years. Then I worked as another NGO that was taking care of HIV/AIDS. After that, for about 4 years. And then I became the CSR manager of the big group private sector, Rogers. And since 2 years ago, I decided to become a consultant and work on different projects. Social, still social, always social.
Wow. And can you tell us a little bit about what you do in your job?
Okay, my job is mostly about people and structures. You understand that different people have different problems. And one of the things we have to do in non-governmental organization, NGOs, is to take care of those problems. And my job is to not only know how to help them, but to set up the organization and help the staff that's working with them. It's like a business, an enterprise, but the end product is helping somebody with one problem at a time.
Wow.
And then people.
Wow. And could you tell us a little bit about your journey so far?
My journey, you mean job-wise?
Yeah, job and personal as well. Both.
Okay, journey. I started, school like everybody else. I wanted to travel. So I was a air hostess
Oh, wow.
for like 4 years on Mauritius. Yeah, I saw the world and loved it, but it wasn't enough for me. I wanted something more. Then I got married and decided to stay home for a while and became a teacher for, I tried first physical education. I didn't like that so much. Took care of young kids. I think a lot of young women want to take care of young kids. That's normal. That's the age that wants it. So I was a kindergarten teacher for a few years. And then I went to study psychology.
Wow.
I'm a psychotherapist, a clinical social worker and a psychotherapist. So, and really, I love that. I really found my journey, but I was like 25 years old by the time I really got what I really wanted to do. It was always about people, but I wasn't really sure about how. At first, I thought it was more about meeting them. I was starting to learn languages, and then I found psychology. Yeah. But more than psychology, social work is about doing psychology, but on the field, which means in homes or in NGOs. Like you're in touch all the time, not in an office kind of psychology. Or in, you can do psychology everywhere. You can do it in school. You have school psychologists. You have office psychologists. You have health workers in clinics and hospital. You even have psychology, social worker in prisons. A prison social worker. This is all about taking care of people in different setups.
Wow.
But I want the one out there in the community. I like that better.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And what else do you like about your job other than the people?
I think the connection of people to people. It really brings me something when two people connect. I just love meeting, but not just meeting, connecting with them. It's deeper. When somebody's telling you their truth, their difficult things, there's a connection which is not just with the brain, it's with the heart. And that really gives meaning to my life.
Wow.
And I like to help organize the setup for people to be able to do that. You need some special setup. You can't just do it anywhere. Sometimes it happens, on the beach at night, things like that. You have deep, meaningful relationship. But it's easier if the setup is prepared for it.
Yeah. And what brought you into psychology from a teacher and working at home?
Well, I had a big problem in my life. I was hurt and I needed help. So I ended up seeing a psychologist, and that's how I discovered psychology. Wow. And I thought, that's wonderful what that guy's doing with me. I just hated him and loved him at the same time. And but that got me thinking, you know what? That's what I want to do for others. What he did for me, yeah, it's worth it. It's really helping. I want to know that magic of helping others.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. And what is your advice to kids?
Listen to your heart. Listen to the little voice inside. You'll be guided. What is the thing? And if things are not working for you, don't worry. When a door opens, there's always a window. When the door closes, there's always a window that opens, which means it's an obstacle in your life for a reason. You're not on the right track. Sometimes we are led by our head. The head only knows what you've learned at school. You don't know everything, but your heart knows much more. So people will be telling you, no, you can't do that, you can't do that. If your heart tells you go for it, go for it. Obstacles will just move around you if you follow your mission in life. What the heart is telling you to do, and I really means the heart, not like by wanting or by, I desire. No. It's deeper than that. You kind of know what you're supposed to do on this earth. Listen to that little voice that keeps telling you, nah, I really want that. That's your direction. But be prepared to change it. Because you think maybe it's flying airplanes because you're so attracted to airplanes and you love the idea of flying. But maybe it's not airplanes. Maybe it's drones. Maybe it's going into the moon. So if when God sends you something, look it up and do everything you like to do. If you are doing an engineering and you love dancing, learn the dancing too. There isn't one skill. There isn't one learning to acquire. There's a lot of learning and you never know what is going to help. Don't specialize too much. Follow all your passions and you won't go wrong. The goal is to be happy. You're a human being. You're not a human doing. You have to be it first. And you love what you do if you are what you're doing. Okay?
Yeah.
As well in your life.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Thank you so much for your time today. It was really amazing, whatever you said, your advice.
We really learned a lot and we really enjoyed it. We hope you did too. Thank you so much.
Inspire others. Have a wonderful life. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Kenya 在非洲东部，它的境是内陆比，它的人口为5300万。诸多动物、马赛人和沙洲人。肯尼亚山是非洲第二高的山，大叶谷在肯尼亚。忘记马泰是第一位获得诺贝尔奖的非洲女性。谢谢。Hi everybody, for the extra fun segment this week, we'll be talking about China's National Day. Friday, October 1st was China's 72nd National Day. The National Day is celebrated because of the foundation of the People's Republic of China on 1st October 1949. On 1st October 1949, Mao Zedong, the leader of the Red Army in China, officially declared the foundation of People's Republic of China in Tiananmen Square. He was waving the newly found Chinese flag that time, and it was in front of 300,000 people. It is a public holiday from 1st October to 7th October in China, and it is known as the Golden Week because it is the main time for traveling in China. Many people like to travel in their own country. In Tiananmen Square, there are lots of celebrations, like flowers that are hung and the flag raising ceremony. There is also a march where thousands of soldiers and civilians take part. And in the evening, there is a firework display that looks really beautiful and many people come to watch. Thank you.